Hello, hello. If you've never seen me before, I'm Coin Ring Maker from coinringmaker.com. Today we're going to be working on this 2023 Bessie Coleman quarter. We're making this into a size 12 coin ring. First thing we got to do is punch a hole in it. So we're going to go ahead and get that started. Let's go. And we're just going to hammer that right on through. There is our Bessie Coleman center punch. See how our coin's looking. Pretty cool. And I really like on these newer quarters, you get all of In God We Trust on there, as well as the date really nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and clean up that inside edge with a deburring tool. Now we got it nice and smooth. We're going to go ahead and anneal this. This particular coin ring is on sale on my website, which you can access through the link at the bottom of the screen. They're also on sale on my TikTok shop, if you want to check that out. These are 2023 quarters that I make into rings. I have quite a few other things on sale right now. If you want to check them out, tap that little gold chain down here for the fall sale. This customer wants the tail side facing out, so we're going to go over here and start folding this using our 1-ton arbor press. doming block on the tail side facing down. And we'll give it a good fold. Very nice. Looking pretty good. Move on to the 17-degree die here. Very nice. This one's going to be size 12, so we got to stretch it out quite a bit. So I'm going to make sure to really smooth out that cut edge. For that, I'm going to get some 4-0 steel wool. Oh, there we go. Got a whole new thing of it here. And just for fun, I'm going to pull up analytics over here on my computer so I can see how many people are checking out the website. We do have a fall sale going on right now, up to 66% off coin rings. So I encourage you to check that out by tapping the link down here. And I will be watching to see if anybody does. 4 visitors in the last 4 minutes. Let's see if we can knock that up a little bit. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. Currently working on a 2023 Bessie Coleman quarter coin ring. It's going to be size 12. So now we got that nice and smooth. Good afternoon. I'll head over here to the ring stretcher. I'm back at it again. It's stretched out pretty good. How am I liking the TikTok shop feature? Honestly, I think it could work for like some businesses, but I think because of, I don't know, I'm not sure that my products are right for TikTok shop. I get an awful lot of comments complaining about my pricing, and it's just from posts that have the link to the TikTok shop. My usual posts, it's not usually something that happens, but almost half of my comments I've gotten the last week have been people complaining about my prices, and things are on sale. So like, I don't know, it's a little discouraging. They don't currently take a percentage of the sale. There are some sales fees, which are pretty minor. I don't exactly understand them. TikTok shop is pretty weird. I much prefer to direct people to my website because the listings on there are a lot more comprehensive. People have more options when they place an order. And even down to adding like a ring size to a product listing on TikTok Shop is really difficult. It messes up my inventory system. So I either have to lie about like how many I have to list all my available sizes, or I just have to leave the sizes off and hope that people will message me. So far that's worked okay, but I much prefer to direct people to my website. Hey man, there's a rings are sick. People just comment random shit because they're bored. Yeah, that's another thing. Is I think with the TikTok Shop right now, they're showing videos that have a product linked on them to like a younger audience. Because I think they have like less impulse control, so they'll buy things quickly. But that's more for like cheaper impulse items, and that's not exactly what I sell. Right now, I have a few quarter coin rings on sale. If you'll tap the link down here, that'll take you to my fall sale, and you can see all the stuff that's on sale and what the prices are. But like, I've been doing this on TikTok for a little over 3 years, and I've never had like this kind of, I don't know, negativity on my posts. It only popped up once I started using the TikTok Shop. So currently I'm not a big fan of it. I've made a couple sales on it. It's okay, I guess. You have to deliver within 3 days of getting a sale, which is really tricky for custom-made orders, especially if I'm very busy. So I'm not a big fan of that. It seems like TikTok's trying to do like too much too fast, and they seem to always be siding with the buyer over the seller. Like if there's a shipping issue, the buyer can just cancel the order. Even though it's been shipped, it's just slightly delayed or something like that. I don't know. There's a lot of problems I have with the TikTok Shop at the moment. I'm not a big fan of it. So if you're going to get a coin ring from me, I recommend visiting the website, buycoinrings.com. I do still have a couple listings on the TikTok Shop. I'm still kind of testing it out, but it's not getting the kind of reaction that I appreciate. Yeah, it's all commercials. And people basically expect you to just give them your products. Like, it doesn't matter what price something is. They always want it cheaper. Which is just kind of a bummer. I don't know. I wish I could, like, specifically, I don't know. I was thinking about it yesterday. I was like, I wish there's like an adult setting I could turn on TikTok just so kids wouldn't watch my stuff. Because like, kids are not my target market, and they're kind of rude. So like, if there's any way like they could just prevent my videos from being shown to anybody under 18, I think that would be pretty sick. I think I could do a lot better with TikTok Shop if that was an option. But I don't think there's like an adult TikTok option. But hey, TikTok, if anybody's watching, there's an idea for you. We got a moderator here. And it's not like the comments are just like rude and mean to me. Like, people are rude to each other. And like, I don't want people being rude to each other on my content. I don't like that. It's not cool. Believe you can set stream to 18 plus. Not sure. Only heard in part. I don't know. I'll have to look into it a little bit more. It was just something I was thinking about yesterday. Legacy stopped making them wild according to the owner. Yeah, Legacy is kind of in and out with what they do and don't make. There's been a couple things that I've been able to pick up from them over the years that are no longer in production. I thought so too, but it seems like more and more younger people are getting onto the platform and trolling and being rude. Self-center punch. Yeah, I got mine from Jason's Works. It's supposed to be 13 plus. Interesting. I don't know, I had a lot more hope for the TikTok shop feature. It's kind of let me down. Yeah. Like, I'll have somebody argue with me about my price, and I'll put it on sale. And then they'll be like, oh, never mind anyways, I'm freaking, like, 14 years old, so... I was never gonna buy anything anyways. I'm just giving you a hard time because I'm bored. I'm trying not to let those comments get to me so much. But there's so many of them. It's tricky. It's something I'm trying to get through, something I hadn't had to deal with before. And it's a real shame because, like, my actual customers are really cool people. Like, the people who actually buy from me are really nice. And they appreciate my work. I guess I just kind of miss, like, hitting my target audience. So I don't know, maybe I'm just making the wrong kind of content. Maybe I need to go back to the drawing table and see what my actual audience wants to see. At least here on the lives, it's pretty clean. Like, I don't get too many people messing with me. But on, like, any of my recent kind of viral videos, it's just either that's illegal, or your prices are too high, or give it to me for free, or, like, just rude. Like, if you don't like it, just keep scrolling, but you don't have to pile on, you know? But that's the internet for you. You know? Gotta have a tough skin to be out here posting stuff online, especially like this. But I'm gonna keep on trucking. I'm gonna keep on making rings. I'm gonna sell them for what I think is a fair price. And, you know, they ain't gonna get me down. Ain't gonna happen. There's our ring so far. Got it size 12. Size 12 is the max size I do for quarters. If you need something bigger, I can do $half up to size 14. And like Morgan dollars up to 16. And 1 ounce silver rounds up to 18. So like the bigger the coin, the bigger the ring size range. Thank you very much. I get to do my favorite part, make it really nice and shiny. So I'm gonna hit it with my favorite polish, Mother's Mag and aluminum polish. This is going to help knock off a bunch of the fire scale. It's still on the ring after we annealed it, and it's also going to make it nice and shiny. Let's go. We just got an order on buycoinrings.com. Lindsay, if you're in here, thank you very much. Price on a 14.5. It depends on the coin. So like a Morgan dollar, I could do a size 14.5. They're usually 200. They are on sale right now. If you go through the fall sale link down here, you can see the prices for things that are on sale. I think it's $150 right now, which is a pretty good deal. Like I said, they're usually 200. Yeah, thank you very much, Lindsay. If you want, we can work on yours as soon as I finish polishing this up. Let me take a look at what you got. That's the least I can do. You come by, you watch me work, you order something cool. The least I can do is make it for you. And this has still got a little bit of fire scale and polishing to do, but I can do that a little later. Really, really cool design. There's a 2023 on the inside, Liberty across the top, and In God We Trust hanging out over here. Very nice. All right, let's see what you got, Lindsay. Let's see. If anybody else wants to check out the fall sale, the link is down here. Check it out. For quarters, the smallest size I do is 4. I do have a smaller ring than that. It's Mercury Dime coin rings. I think I can get them down to size 3. Looks like it's a Susan B. Anthony. You too. Yes, I could do all the way down to quarter sizes. So I can do normal sizes, half sizes, and quarter sizes. Sounds good. I love making the Morgans. They make excellent rings. And they're 90% silver. So they're really tough and durable. They're all usually about 100 years old. And they're going to keep their detail really nicely. Morgan dollars are tight. It's going to be a size 9, heads out with a center punch. 1979, Susan B. Anthony. Yeah, 4.5, I can do that. Yeah, that's not a problem. There's a lot of options for quarter coin rings. There's 2 different types of metal quarters I work on. I work on 90% silver, well, fine silver as well with the newer ones, and copper clad. The copper ones can turn your fingers green. For those, I recommend applying clear fingernail polish to help prevent that. If you're really worried about the green finger, I do recommend getting a 90% silver version. The quarters, I have all 50 states as well as a variety of years. So if there's a specific year you're looking for or a specific state, I can probably do it. If you have any questions, let me know. And if you're just looking at the 2023 quarters, those are on sale right now. There's our little Eagle center punch. Susan on the other side. And again, y'all, if you haven't yet, check out the fall sale. I've got up to 66% off coin rings right now. A lot of cool stuff's on sale, so make sure you check that out if you haven't yet. Keeping a keen eye on my analytics during this live. It looks like we've had 11 people check out the fall sale since we started streaming this TikTok live, so thank you guys for doing that. And if you haven't yet, link's down at the bottom of the screen. All right. Can I throw the link back up again? It goes away very quickly. I wish it would just stay there. But it's also the link on my TikTok profile. It'll take you to the same place. And again, if anybody has any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. Thanks for watching. If you haven't yet, make sure to hit that follow button so you don't lose me in the TikTok abyss. That's only if you like watching coin rings get made, because that is what you're going to see here. Do I engrave too? Not so much. I have tried to engrave the rings. I engrave about like a 4th grader writes. It's really, really elementary. So I'm not currently offering it. It's something I need more practice in. Well, it's relatively easy to engrave something that's like flat and smooth. Coin rings are usually curved and have a lot of raised or lower detail on them, which makes the engraver kind of skip around and scratch, and it just doesn't look very good. So I try to only offer things like I would wear, that I would be proud of, and I'm just not quite to the point where I'm comfortable offering engraving. The middle part I call the center punch. Every coin is going to have like a different design on the center punch. This is our Susan B. Anthony. This is a 2023 quarter center punch. And I make these into necklaces, keychains, or pins. Or if you just want to include the center punch with your order, that's pretty easy to add on as well on buycoinrings.com. I don't have those options set up on TikTok Shop because it's just hard to add options, but you can get them through the link down here when you place your order. All right, let's anneal it. Going to put yours in resin. That's not a bad idea. So this is going to help soften up the metal, make it easier to fold and shape into a ring. This is called annealing. And then I'm just going to dip it in some water and quench it. And we'll start folding it. Over to the 1-ton arbor press, the workhorse of coinringmaker.com. Double check. head side out.
Give it a good fold. Make sure it's nice and level. I really like how the Susan B. Anthony coin rings come out. They're really cool. Nice bold 1979, stars all the way around. In God we trust. Liberty across the top, and this really nice kind of like pillowy or curtain lip around the edge. It's really cool. You don't see a lot of coins that do that. Smooth the cut edge just a little bit. And double check the size. See, the problem with engraving it before I bend it is as you stretch and shape it, the engraving kind of warps. And it doesn't look good. Trust me, I've tried everything, man. Basically what I would need to do if I wanted to like do an engraving, the best thing I've come up with is to completely smooth out and remove any details on the inside of the ring and then engrave on that kind of smoother surface. There's a lot of room for error there. I've tried it a couple times. And like if I mess up just a little bit of the engraving, the whole ring is toast. Which I'm not a big fan of. I don't like making a nice ring and then messing it up. I guess I could smooth it out again, engrave over it. A lot of extra trouble. Yeah, he laughs at me. My mocking ducks. Is this a hobby for you? No, this is my full-time gig. It was a hobby when I started, about 3 years ago. Currently, I've made it into an LLC, and this is what I do full-time. I love it. Nothing I'd rather be doing. That looks good. Yeah. Check the size on it. Just a hair off 9. Stretch it just a little bit. Little too much. Got half of a quarter. We got an 1/8 size off. 1/8 of the size off. And now it's a little too small. The classic back and forth stretch, reduce, dance. Till we get her just right. And again, if you guys have just joined in, you're interested in checking out some of my work, I do have a fall sale going on right now. Up to 66% off coin rings. Just tap the pinned link down here. if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. Thank you guys for watching me work today. Too small. Still a little too small. The baby steps. Ah, that is perfect. Perfect, perfect. All right, now to my favorite part, where we make it nice and pretty and shiny. Start with a little super fine steel wool. This is 4-0 steel wool. It's like the lightest steel wool you can get. It's abrasive enough to help remove some of the fire scale, but it's not going to scratch up the detail or the coin surface at all. It's not going to leave any scratch marks. So I'll start with that to get the more, I don't know, that top layer of fire scale off of there. Get the inside of the ring. All right, we got 120 people in here. If you've got, I don't know, if you want to, I encourage you to check out the fall sale down here. I am watching my analytics so I can see how many people do it, and it would make my day if we could make that number jump. So please go check out what's on sale. Some good deals over there. Go take a look. The link is also on my TikTok profile if the link down at the bottom of the screen disappears on you. Thanks for sharing the live, Richard. And if anybody has any questions, let me know. Looking pretty cool. Now we're going to go ahead and hit it with some Mother's Mag and aluminum polish and get it even shinier. So Lindsay down here just ordered a coin ring on this live and got to watch it made step by step. If anybody else is interested in getting a coin ring and seeing it made, go visit buycoinrings.com right now. The link in my TikTok profile will take you directly to the fall sale. Got a bunch of cool coin rings on sale. Go check them out. If we get another order in on this live, I will make it. And you can see the whole process. It's pretty cool. What do you think, Lindsay? How cool was it to watch your ring get made? Pretty neat. Scale of 1 from 10. Getting it really nice and shiny now. All right, there is our 1979 Susan B. Anthony $1 coin ring. Got a little bit more cleaning up and polishing to do. But you guys get the idea, right? Pretty cool. Thank you. I like them a lot. I really like the stars all the way around it. All the way around. Looks good. Is that a silver coin? No, this is a copper-clad dollar. I wish they made Susan B. Anthony's that were 90% silver. They would make excellent rings, but unfortunately they never did. Well, Howard the Duck, now's the time to do it. We've got a lot of stuff on sale for fall, our fall sale right now. Go check them out down here. I work on quarters, half dollars, dollars, silver rounds, lots of different designs, lots of different years. If you have any questions, let me know. Sounds good, man. We've had 13 people visit the website so far. I want to crank that up to 20. So y'all tap on this pin link down here. Look at the sale. Knock that number up to 20 for me. Just go look at them. Have a look. It is pretty. I make pretty rings. At least I think I do. Hey, we knocked it up to 14. That's 6 away from 20. Let's go. Pin the link. Visit the link. Check out the sale. Let's go. Sorry I gotta be all salesy and pushy, guys. Nature of the business. But if anybody has any questions, let me know. And we got that good and polished now. We'll go take a close look at it. In the bright box. Yeah. Depending on the coin you have in mind, there's different year ranges those are available. So if you're looking for a specific year, I can kind of point you in the direction of what kind of coin ring you could get. So let me know what year you're looking for. Memento Mori, classic. That's a good one. Look at that. It's gonna want to roll. We'll put it down. Yeah. Beautiful. Very nice. Yeah, Mama and Kids Gaming. If you let me know what year you're looking for, I can kind of help you figure out what kind of coin ring we can make for you. Love those stars. Really, really nice. Thank you again for your order, Lindsay. We'll get that packed up and shipped out first thing tomorrow morning. All right, let's see what is next. We've got a 1998 quarter. There it is. Do I need to send you private? No, you can send messages through the chat here. I'll talk you through it. Need a size 14.5. Yeah, that it's gonna need to be something bigger than a $50. So probably a Morgan or a Peace dollar or another type of commemorative dollar. So I would recommend going to 90% silver on buycoinrings.com. Go to 90% silver and then dollars. And you should see the different coins that are available. I've got a couple different designs that'll work for that. So yeah, here's our 1986. 1986 is 9 1/4. Uh, 75. Not quite. Usually the 90% silver dollars are 200. But the Morgan dollars right now are on sale for 150, so they're $50 off. I'm going to clean up that inside edge there. $2012. So those are on the website. So for 2012, those are going to be the America the Beautiful series. These are 90% silver proof quarters. I've got a couple different designs available. Unfortunately, I only have one of each of these right now. This is actually my favorite quarter design, the Hawaii volcanoes. Super cool. This one's really neat too. It's got a little frog and a parrot on it. You got Chicano culture. This kind of lighthouse on a mountain. And this ram here. So these are going to be on buycoinrings.com. Just type 2012 into the search bar, and you should be able to find them relatively easily. Yeah, I absolutely love this design. It is my favorite. It's super cool. If you have any other questions about the 2012 quarter coin rings, let me know. They're pretty cool. All right, we're going to take this over to our doming block and give it a nice fold. I actually just added the silver version of those to the website about 2 days ago, so you've got pretty good timing. But I think those will make a really cool matching wedding band set. I like it. Not wanted to stay still today. while I use my ring stretcher. Not very much. If anybody out there has any questions, feel free to ask. If you've never seen me before, I'm Coin Ring Maker from coinringmaker.com. I make coins into rings. I'm currently running a fall sale of quite a few of my coin rings. If you'd like to check that out, there's a link on my TikTok profile, or you can tap this one I've pinned down here and go see what's on sale. Thanks for watching. I started making videos of me working on coin rings for purely selfish reasons. So I was trying to figure out how to do it right. And sometimes I would get stuff right, sometimes I would mess up. And I just decided if I film every time I work on it, I can go back and see where I mess up, take notes on what I do right, and just grew into like a habit where I always filmed while I was working. And that actually allowed me to build a whole business around making coin rings live on the internet. It's pretty cool. I've had a lot of fun doing it. No complaints. There's our coin ring so far. We're going to go ahead and reduce it a little bit. Looking good. We need to go in here and remove a raised piece of metal on the inside there. Yes, it's copper clad. Unfortunately, it's really tricky to find silver coins from the 70s and 80s. Be right back, just a second.
If you're online, that's fine. I just went over some paperwork. And my sister's mad. Let her be. It stated that Jamie had the world. My sister